Welcome back, dear friends, to our channel where we share emotional family stories that celebrate love, sacrifice, and the legacies that bind generations together. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and joining our community of listeners who believe in the power of storytelling. Today's story is about something seemingly simple, a family recipe. But as we will discover, this recipe was more than just food. It was a taste of forever, a bond passed from one generation to the next. Our story begins with Maria, a grandmother whose kitchen was the heart of her home. For decades, she prepared meals that brought her family together, but one dish stood above all others: her special stew. It wasn't extravagant or complicated, but it carried the warmth of tradition and the taste of love. Every holiday, birthday, and family gathering was incomplete without it. Maria learned the recipe from her own mother, who had carried it across oceans when she immigrated as a young woman. It was a dish that told the story of resilience, of survival, and of love that endured hardship. Maria never wrote it down. Instead, she taught it through hands-on experience, guiding her children and grandchildren as they chopped, stirred, and tasted. Her granddaughter, Isabella, was especially fascinated. She would stand on a stool beside the stove, watching Maria sprinkle spices with care. Maria would smile and say, "Cooking is not about the recipe. It's about the love you stir into it." Isabella cherished those moments, memorizing every movement, every scent, every word. As the years passed, Maria grew older and weaker. When she passed away, the family felt a deep void, not only from her absence, but from the silence of her kitchen. For months, family gatherings felt incomplete, as though something essential was missing. Then one holiday, Isabella decided to try making the stew herself. She gathered her cousins, recalling every detail Maria had taught her. They chopped, stirred, and tasted together, laughing and crying as the familiar aroma filled the air. When the stew was finally served, the family fell silent. One taste, and tears welled up in their eyes. It was as though Maria was there with them, smiling from across the table. Her legacy lived on, not just in the food, but in the love and connection it carried. From then on, Isabella became the keeper of the recipe. She continued the tradition, teaching her own children the way Maria had taught her. Every time the stew was prepared, it wasn't just a meal. It was a story, a memory, a taste of forever. This story teaches us that family recipes are more than ingredients and instructions. They are vessels of memory, love, and heritage. They remind us that while people may leave, the essence of their love can live on in the traditions we preserve. A family recipe is not just food. It is a timeless connection, a taste of forever. Thank you, dear friends, for listening to this heartfelt story of a family recipe. If it touched you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who cherishes their own family traditions. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next emotional story. Until then, may you always treasure the tastes and traditions that carry love across generations.